just gonna play it. I think that's it. Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Hey Monica, hey Michelle.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Michelle. I knew what you meant. And other people hanging in the bushes. Good morning to you too.
Good morning.
Hey Wonston. Hey Reese Cup. Hey Gabrielle. Hey, we just letting some people come in. We didn't do a rundown of what we're talking about, so I'm going to let him. Well, I do have something I want to say, but.
No, I was just waiting for people to come in.
No. Thank you, Monica.
Did you guys see the premiere or did you miss it?
Some of them did. Mostly everybody in there caught at least a little bit of it. Thank you, Wonston.
I'll play it again in the middle. We're going towards the middle, and I'll play it at the end also. How come I don't see nobody?
What let me see?
I only see like 3 people. But actually 2.
8 people in there.
I know. Okay.
The only people typing is Wonston and Monica. And Michelle said good morning. Reese said good morning.
Good morning, Monica, little sis. And good morning, Michelle and Reese Cup.
I know. I saw your comment, Michelle. We didn't even watch that because we did it. Our rib video was from a year ago.
Yes, I saw that person's.
Hey Leo.
I saw Andrew's video on fried ribs.
I didn't watch it.
He can't cook. He does not need to cook. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Michelle said it was a disaster.
It was a total disaster. He cannot cook. Yeah. He can't. He just really. I mean. Michelle, did you see our video on baked ziti?
With Jamel making the baked ziti. Hey, Blogs.
Hey, Blogs. What's going on, Blogs? Tell Nick I said hey.
Yes, Jamel's baked ziti video is, oh my God. And again, I have to give a disclaimer why you don't see the baked ziti at the end of the video. I was upstairs, because that's another video from a year ago. I was upstairs and I just hear this blood curdling scream.
Yes, I screamed.
So I came running down the stairs because I knew something happened, and it was just because of the way he screamed. I walked into the kitchen, the whole big Ziti is on the floor.
Yes.
We had to run back to the store because he was paid to make that for a party. Luckily, he got because the first one he took all the love and care to make the video and do it. The second one, he just flipped it together real quick. It was still good.
Yeah.
But we had to because we were taking it to a party and we didn't want to be late because, you know, we didn't want to hold up everybody being able to eat because that was one of the main dishes at the party.
Yeah, it was still good though. But
Don't ask how he dropped the big Ziti because I don't know.
It was the pan. The pan was like, you know, we should have done.
I should have
double panned it because what happened was when I was taking it out of the oven,
the little cheap dollar store metal pan,
it just buckled and it went right on the floor. I was flabbergasted.
Michelle, I am because I promised someone that I was going to do a potato salad. So what I think I'm going to do is do a potato salad and the peanut butter and jelly chicken at the same time.
Yeah.
That way I can get two things done at once. But definitely, you know, with the potato salad, y'all are probably going to have issues with some of the things I put in it. But it's nothing extra. I just like my potato salad to taste a certain way.
And happy Pride. Thank you, Leo. Happy Pride to you too.
Hey, blessings.
For you guys that do not know, today officially is the celebration of Gay Pride here in New York City. It's always on the last Sunday of the month. Always.
So it would have been today.
It would have been today. Happy Pride to everyone. It's kind of bittersweet, is it?
Yes, Michelle. Peanut butter and jelly chicken.
You think?
Yeah, because we would have been in Jersey with our family. So we could have went to a parade and all that other stuff, because we were supposed to do something.
Yeah, we were supposed
to or something.
Yeah, we were supposed to be on a float this year. But I wonder what they're gonna do. I mean, I know that Newark Pride has been postponed until 2021.
I think they're doing a virtual something.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Not the same.
Joseph.
It's not the same, but to keep everybody safe, that's what we have to do. Right
if you've never been to a Pride event in New York, it is like the all of all. I mean, it is just like, it's the one that everyone, I mean, from all over the country, New York is the most popular one.
And yeah, big one.
It is. It's the most popular one. And I think they were celebrating the 50th. Is it?
Yeah. This year.
Yeah. This was supposed to be like a big event year.
Because last year was World.
Yeah.
And this year was 50th.
Yeah. So, it's bittersweet. Yeah, it's
fun. It was just like last year.
You see people that you haven't seen in years sometimes, and
you run into people that you see online that come into New York for the whole Pride event, and like last year it was ridiculously crowded.
Oh yeah.
Like me and Jamel, what the police did that year, last year was ridiculous. They wouldn't let us on the PATH train. We had to walk all the way to like Midtown Manhattan. And you know he can't be walking like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of walking.
It was a lot of walking. Yeah, it was hot, and it was like millions. Oh my God! It was burning up. Of people. The parade lasted till like midnight.
Yeah, yeah, and go figure. I bet you it's nice and cool today.
Right.
I bet you it's nice and cool.
And hot in New York, because it ain't real hot up here.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in New York State, not New York City.
The only thing I hated is you was going to the bathroom. Oh, I can't stand going to little porta potties. I can't stand it.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
But yeah, I mean, man, everything is canceled.
Hello,
everything is canceled.
So before we even start, I have to say this. Because last night I was surprised. I was shocked. Shout out to Daryl Moore.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting me and Jamel to your panel last night.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoyed it. We loved the topic. We appreciate it.
Yes.
We appreciate all your followers, because a lot of y'all joined our page. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun. Yeah. It was impromptu because we had no idea you were going to ask us to be on your panel.
Yeah, and shout out to Mad Church Disease.
Mad Church Disease as well.
And everybody that was on the panel.
I believe the other guest was Simply Rashad.
Yeah, Simply Rashad.
Simply Rashad was on there. And it was shocking when they said McRae Kingz, y'all need to get on this panel.
Mm-hmm.
And then they invited us back to do another panel with them once they get everything together. We enjoyed it. We loved it.
And the subject was very, very controversial, but it's something that we in the Black community really need to have a conversation about. So guys, y'all need to get over to Daryl Moore's channel and watch the interview. It was very, very interesting.
It's long. It's 3 hours long.
It was 3 hours long. So if you don't have anything to do today, if you want to look, if you're looking for something to watch good on YouTube, go over to Daryl Moore's page. And
the first topic you guys might not know about or understand because it was about that girl.
Okay.
So we're more towards the end of it because the first half of it, if you haven't been following Daryl and don't know what's going on, honestly, you'll probably be lost or you'll just pick up what they're saying that something went down and something happened.
Right.
But at the same time, once the topic changes, because the topic changed and it stayed on this one particular topic, and that's when they asked me and Jamel to come into the live, and we did.
Yeah, and let me see your transcript. Shout out to you too. She was there last night. That's our girl.
Transcript. That's my girl.
Yeah. So, guys, get over there to Daryl Moore's channel and watch the interview. Get over there and subscribe to Daryl Moore. Yes, we are so humbled by all the love and respect that we are getting in these YouTube streets. And that's one of the things that we talked about before coming over here.
We just talked about you and you popped in. Good morning, let me see your transcript.
Yes, good morning, let me see his transcript. Yeah,
we had so much fun last night.
We did,
because let me see your transcript is one of our moderators now, and one of Daryl's moderators. And it was epic.
It really was. Those guys over there, they really do some good topics. They really do. Like I said, we are very humbled by the love and respect that we are getting here on these YouTube streets.
Michelle is Daryl Moore. Matter of fact, let me see a transcript. Put both of Daryl's pages in the comments for them.
Yes,
because they're asking for his page so they can go to it. Yeah. So just drop Daryl's pages and Mad Church Disease and yours as well. Put them in the comments for them, the links, so that they can go to all three of your pages. Because I'm telling you now, Mad Church Disease is going to give you a whole.
He will give you your life
different.
And
view,
he gives you a whole different perspective. Yes, and you know what? It's so ironic. Him and I, we share the same view when it comes to church. I'm like, wow.
Why was you scared? Let me see a transcript. Why was you a little bit scared? I want to know why you were scared.
Scared? Why was she scared?
She said she enjoyed us last night, but she was a little bit scared.
Oh gosh. Did I scare
you? Know what? I think she probably was scared because she know how Daryl and Mad Church Disease are, and then she watches us, so she knows how we are. So I guess she was figuring if something went haywire, or if somebody said something that was off kilter, that between Daryl and Mad Church Disease and me and you, one of us might just go in.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why she could have been scared.
Yeah. But the great thing is that we shared with them some things that we haven't even shared on our channel. We haven't even begun to touch.
Yeah, but she agreed. That's things. What it was.
Yeah, was it?
No.
Yeah, we shared on that. We shared on there last night some things that we haven't even shared on this channel yet. And I love engaging in positivity. I love engaging in understanding. I really do. But we had a great time. We really did. Shout out to Daryl Moore. Shout out to Mad Church Disease. Shout out to the A-Team. Shout out to all those guys over there. Listen,
Roxanne.
You guys, we need to become allies. All you content creators that are in the chat, we need to keep the unity going. Just keep the unity going. It's so difficult to have unity with one another. And that goes to what I was about to talk, what I'm about to talk about next, and that's unity. That's what I really wanted to talk about today. I've been hearing on social media about George Floyd and people talking about how he wasn't a good father, and he was just talking about this man like he wasn't a good father, and he came in there with his baby's mother. Listen, people, a black man was killed. A black man was killed. No, let me rephrase that, Jolson. Another black man was killed. And the fact is, what difference does it make? Whether what he was on when he was here. And we don't know that. Sometimes we just make these assumptions about people.
It's, what I think it is? I think I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
It was like people were saying he deserved to die.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here because the Candace Owens, all the people that I think I'm pausing because I don't want people to take what I'm going to say the wrong way, because I don't by no means justify what the police did to that man. I don't care if he was, I don't care. He didn't do anything to anybody to warrant him to die. Now, if he was a serial killer, that's one thing. Mm-hmm. But what he did in his past, he went to jail for it. Mm-hmm. So he served his time. He did his time for the crimes that he committed. Mm-hmm. But I think when the part that gets some people is the fact that people sit and say they were a good person. But I view it the same way when I go to funerals of people I know that was living lives that I know that ministers are standing up there, oh, they're in heaven. And I'm like, to a child, if they made it to heaven, I know I'm going. But I think it's because a lot of people don't want to say anything bad about someone who died, which I agree with, because it's not about them at that point. It's about their family sitting there. Yes, their family know they have done bad things. Yes, their families know they have not been an upstanding citizen. But then it makes people mad when they sit there and find out things about people. Mm. And then they like, well, they wasn't this good person. They did this, they did that, they did this. When in actuality, it's really none of your business, because you ain't got to have an hell to put them in. And I don't think it's right for the family. You have to think about the kids. All they know is
he was still a father. Dad, you're right.
Period. Right. They don't know what he's out in the street doing.
Right.
They don't know the things that he has done. And they're little. They're young. Even if they are old enough still. I don't want to hear all the negative things if I have a relationship with my father, the negative things that he's out there doing when he's dead. Right. That doesn't matter to me. He's dead.
Right.
So that's what makes it wrong. Mm-hmm. That's what makes it.
Because my question is, why do we always condemn? Well, I know why. We condemn one another. We throw one another under the bus. We don't own who we are. And that's one of the biggest issues. We don't own who we are. It's like Mad Church Disease said last night. You will never be able to have a relationship with God until you are your own authentic self.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And unity amongst the Black community, it sucks. It really sucks. You know what I'm saying, Joseph? It really sucks that we have no unity. As much as people are out there on the front lines marching and protesting for people like George Floyd and other men and women that have been killed in the streets, we still have a long way to go. And I continue to say this: we will never be able to evolve as a people until we are able to sit at the table and have a conversation and really have unity amongst one another. But that's the slave mentality. That's the master's mentality. The slave master taught us how to be against each other, and we're still today, we're practicing the same behaviors that the master taught.
And nothing you say about him can justify what the police did to him.
No.
Nothing you say. Like, if they would have just beat him up and roughed him up and broke an arm like they did the other man that was totally innocent, and they roughed him up so bad they broke his arm.
Yeah.
And it's like, but he's still alive. His arm can heal, but George can't come back to life.
Right. But
so
what do we do?
Nothing about his past at that moment had anything to do with him dying. Because he wasn't, all the things people are throwing up now that he didn't die doing any of those things.
Mm-hmm.
He died allegedly, I guess, well, some people say the bill was fake. Some people say it wasn't fake. Whatever he died for, it wasn't worth killing him. He didn't hurt nobody. He didn't put nobody in harm's way. He didn't do anything at that moment. He didn't have nobody at gunpoint. He didn't threaten anybody's life in any way for them to say, well, it was worth killing him.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do have somebody that sits around and shoots up a whole school, you take him to Burger King because he says he's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
But his life is worth saving.
Right.
But a black man passing off a $20 bill, oh, that's the crime, so let's kill him.
Right.
But
you know what? I keep
in America. That's why they do that.
We used to have this discussion all the time, Joseph. I said we always have to look at things from both sides of the spectrum. We sat and we watched on social media this police officer have his knee in this man's neck, and we watched this man being murdered. Okay, we watched him being murdered. This man was calling for his dead mama. Okay, but now that he's gone, all you hear in social media is how bad of a person he was, how he wasn't a good father, how he was this and how he was that.
Because they're trying to downplay. See, first of all, that resonated with women that are mothers, because when your child screams your name and calls out for you,
mm-hmm.
you instantly go running because mm-hmm. you know something is wrong.
Right.
For this grown man
mm-hmm.
to yell for his mother, he was in distress. And it made it more powerful for black women because they know black men don't scream for their mothers. They sit there and take whatever's being done to them without even showing emotion. So for him to scream for his mother, every black woman with a child knew, especially when it's a grown man, knew what that felt like for him to scream for his mom. Right. Every black man knew if you scream for your mother, you in distress.
Yeah.
You in severe distress to have to call for your mother. And the fact that she's dead means he could have saw her. He was already blacking out, because they always say people that are dead come and get you when you die.
Mm-hmm.
He could have saw her. And that's why he screamed for his mother, because he saw her and she came to him to help us.
We just lack empathy.
But what's killing it is there's black people doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That black people are sitting there and tearing down this black man. Like,
first we was out protesting. Well,
no, it's not everybody.
I'm not saying that it was everybody, but what I'm saying is that we were out protesting when this incident happened. And now in social media, everybody has an opinion about who this man was.
Right. The white people, the news reporters haven't reported that. No, it's black people.
Mm-hmm.
And they sit on social media, because that's the only platform that's going to allow them to do it. They sit on social media, they get these platforms, and they sit there and tear him down.
Yeah.
But all they're doing is canceling themselves.
Yeah.
Because nobody really cares. Nobody really wants to hear that except people that think like them. So it's just like, it's a horrible thing. But like Jamel says, first of all, we can't get people to respect us and heal us until we heal ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Healing has to start from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
It can't start all around us and we still fucking up. That's just a reality. But see, a lot of us don't want to see it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fix everything around us, but we can still stay fucked up on the inside.
Right.
because
Right.
it's our inside. They ain't here. It's our inside. We can do whatever we want to do.
Mhm.
But when I see girls beating the hell out of black girls, beating the hell out of each other, one after another, and I'm like, but Black Lives Matter. But y'all sit here trying to kill each other individually.
Mhm.
Or I see a bunch of group of kids or a bunch of group of men just beating the hell out of each other. But Black Lives Matter. But do they matter to black people
Right.
when it comes to us?
Right.
And when it comes to us being mad at each other?
Mhm.
Or does it only matter when somebody white does something to us?
Mhm.
That's the part that I'm confused
Right.
with. That's the part y'all need to help me understand.
Right. And it's not just George Floyd.
It's
Listen,
just everything.
I heard Dr. Umar. You know who that is? Dr. Umar was Dr. Umar Johnson. Is that his name? Dr. Umar Johnson was asked a question about, and I'm just taking one subject, but Dr. Umar Johnson said, what about the LGBT? What about us? What about the LGBT? And he basically said, well, we don't care about them. They don't have anything to bring to the table.
Well, did you see what I posted on Facebook? Some girl on Twitter, what she said?
No.
How can Black Lives matter to us when we can't procreate?
Right.
But that's
why can't we procreate?
We can.
Who said we can't procreate?
Just because me and him can't make a baby don't mean we can't adopt one.
Right. Or we can make one. We can make one.
We can go out and make one.
Yeah, we can make one. So how can we not procreate? They're gay men. I have hundreds of friends that are gay and that that have biological children. Why can't we procreate? What's the difference between us and a heterosexual man? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We can still do the same thing as any other heterosexual man can do. The only thing is that we love who we love. That's it.
And if some heterosexual men's sperm count ain't enough, they can't even procreate. So
exactly.
So they're just a waste of life.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, guys, really, we need more unity as Black people. We really do. And I'm telling you, and people don't understand this when I say this. This is the behavior that we have been taught. We were taught this behavior 300 years ago during the slavery days. A man named Willie Lynch, he taught the slave masters how to breed, how to have successful slaves, a successful that's what he taught. He taught them put the light-skinned blacks in the house. They called them the house ends. I'm not gonna say the word. And they were the ones that were in the house. They were the ones that they told on the ones in the field. Okay,
because they got extra.
Yeah, they got extra. They got treated good. They got treated better than the ones that were out in the field working all day. They taught us how to treat each other the way we do. They taught us how to throw one another under the bus. They taught us how to betray one another. They taught us how to separate ourselves from certain ones. And it still happens today. It still happens today. Even when we became free, the light-skinned blacks were appreciated more than the dark-skinned blacks. I've told my story about how I dealt with colorism. I dealt with colorism my entire childhood, and then some in my adulthood. And I was called so many black names that I became numb to it. And it wasn't by white people. It was by my own people. My own people. The kids that grew up in my neighborhood that I used to play with.
And see, me and Jamel argue about this all the time because I'm like, well, it wasn't no different for me. And I just think that the names that we were called were worse than the names he was called were worse than the names they were calling me. Mm-hmm. Because saying he's shit colored versus telling me I'm piss colored, what's the difference?
Right.
It's still waste from your body.
Yeah. So
I get it. And I just think that for darker skinned people, it's more offensive. I hated being called red or yellow or light bright and all this other stuff. But the names that light skinned people are called are just not as derogatory as the names that dark skin or brown skin people are called, because you can't say I'm shit colored because I'm not. But it's no different. It's like, and that's what I try to make him understand, that it's no different.
No, it's not.
No. But I'm saying, but it just affects us differently,
right?
Because the names that I can be called versus the names he can be called, it's not as derogatory. I remember I argued with a little black boy, and I said, "Well, you the color of dirt." He was like, "Well, you the color of sand." I'm sorry, being called dirt versus sand is two different things. So it's because the names are more derogatory. Either way is wrong. But I think light-skinned people don't suffer from colorism as much because the names but we don't. Because believe me, you can ask a light-skinned person, we get tired of being called red and light bright and butter cookie and piss colored and all the rest of the stuff that we're called. And I try to explain.
None of it is good.
No, none of it is good, but I get it from your standpoint. I get it because the names are more derogatory than they are for light-skinned people. But what my point to him was, but it still happens. So it's not like if you would have been lighter, people wouldn't have called you names, because they would have, because it happened to me. It happened to a lot of light-skinned people I know. Hell, light-skinned people do it to each other. We stand there, oh, I'm not as light as you. I'm darker than you. I'm not as light as you, because we don't even want to be light. Most of us can't wait till the summertime to get a tan, because we want to be darker. So, and if you really pay attention, most light-skinned people end up with somebody dark-skinned, and somebody dark-skinned normally ends up with somebody light.
But you know what? I had when I've had brothers tell me they dated me simply because of the color of my skin, because I was so dark. Oh, I love dark-skinned men. I love dark-skinned men. And I was supposed to take that as a compliment.
Reese Cup said, also check out Dr. Joy DeGruy. Talks about post-traumatic slave syndrome. If you don't buy the book, she has plenty of videos on YouTube, so look them up.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to.
Thank you, Medina.
Yeah, and thank you, Medina. Thank you. But yeah, guys, we have to start having these conversations and start having some unity amongst one another instead of always putting one another down.
That's another thing. When you get into stuff like that, because when you get into the Caribbeans and the Latinos, they put down people from certain places. Like exactly what you said, your husband said. I was a kid saying that to the little Haitian kids too. I did, because that's what kids said back then. That's what kids said. Little did we know it was the Chinese, but. But it's true, they do. It gets bad when it starts, like the Spanish people from Spain think they're the best Latinos, and then it goes down from there till you get to the Dominicans. Then with the West Indian people, the Jamaicans think they're the best, and then it goes down and down and down and down till you get to the Haitians. So it's like we just all screwed up all the way around.
Right.
We ain't nobody better than nobody.
Don't y'all understand? We were separated.
We are all the same.
We were separated. We were taken from our land. We don't even have healthy relationships with African people, and African people don't have healthy relationship with us. Some of them don't even want to know us. They don't even want to touch us.
Because everybody thinks they're better than everybody.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Ain't nobody better than nobody. At the end of the day, you dig a hole, put us in it, and dig us back up 10 years from now, guess what you're going to see? Bones. Bones, hair, and maybe nails. If the worms don't get it. But you will guarantee to see hair and bones.
Yeah. And,
And ain't none of us different when we strip down to that.
And in reference to George Floyd, let me just say this. What are you going to do? And how are you going to feel if the same thing happens to somebody in your family? How are you going to feel? What are you going to do?
Medina said, "Where's Jamel? Are we drugging him?" Actually, I did.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Read. Let me see your transcripts comment about Willie Lynch. Because you know, Mad Church Disease already says she too educated. No, but I had heard that before. I
mean, I've heard that before too. Regardless whether it exists or not, it actually does exist. There is whomever made it up, whomever constructed it, it's out there. It's out there. And when you read it, when you listen to it, because it's here on YouTube, I actually shared it on my Facebook yesterday. It reigns truth. Every bit of it reigns truth when it comes to the structure of Black people. When it comes to the mentality of Black people, it reigns true. It may or may not be true. I have absolutely no idea. I didn't live back in those times. My mother shared it with me. I've had many people share the Willie Lynch letters with me. I've listened to them, and I'm telling you, people, this is what I say. Go and listen. You got to listen. We have to open our minds and listen, and go and listen to them for yourself. Read them for yourself, and it will reign true. You will be able to relate to it. You will know somebody that has done what these letters say you would have done. You would have had these behaviors. It's an explanation as to why we treat one another the way we do. It is. Whether it's true or not, whether a Black professor created it or not, it's true. Every single letter of it is true, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Everybody else is entitled to their own opinion, but that is my opinion. I've read it in its entirety. I've listened to the ebooks. I've listened to the audiobooks in its entirety. And I'm telling you, I know a person just like that. I know many people that are just like what is being said in those letters. I do. I can't deny it.
You know that? No, can you lighten the conversation?
Yeah, we can lighten
because it's real heavy for a Sunday.
Yeah, it is. But Jolson, we have to have this conversation.
No, I didn't say that we didn't have to, but
we have to give the people something to ponder over. No, yes, it's a beautiful Sunday, but.
And Medina, the reason why Jamel is drugged, because the minute he opened his eyes this morning, he decided to wreak havoc. Yeah. I was disconnecting myself from my dialysis machine and realized that he pissed all over my bed. Then he decided to come and chew on some shoes and socks and everything else because I don't know what he's
when he doesn't get the attention that he wants, he starts to.
So I even started giving him some treats and figured that I'd keep him calm, and he acted worse. So I said, well, since I ordered you some calming treats from Chewie, let me give you some calming treats. So I gave him his calming treats, and now he's nice and calm right here at my feet sleeping. Because that's what Jamel gets when he gets high-strung. Because right now, today, it must be a bad day for him because he's extremely high-strung.
Okay, so let's.
No, it made him worse.
What?
Medina said the procedure didn't calm him down. That's like, no.
They didn't calm him down.
It made him worse. Like, he's the only dogs in existence that I know that acts worse after his little screwballs was cut off.
Huh? Please.
But he's good right now.
Yeah, he's really good right now. He's resting. Matter of fact, let me take a picture.
I ain't giving him no drugs. I give him a little treats from Chewie. They're all natural.
Wait a minute. I was videotaping. Oh, he done woke up, child.
He going back to sleep.
Can they see that? Can they say, oh, you know, I got to
probably need to pull it back a little bit. Knocked out.
Out like a light. On his back. Knocked out. He needs to. He needs some rest. Sometimes he needs some me time, but he don't like to. We don't cage Jamel. We really don't. We don't cage him.
Right, VC Cup, I agree. We don't call each other out on the bad behavior. We want to call everybody else out on the bad behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And we sit and continue to do the same things because we sit and pretend like it's not a problem when in actuality it's a big problem and we need to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But none of us want to fix it. None of us want to address that we have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem in itself. Once we address that we have a problem and we try to fix our problem, then other people will take us serious as well and try to help us fix any other problems that we have.
Right.
Did I just confuse you?
He is trying to get up Jolson.
Oh, Medina, I will.
What's that?
Medina said email her that picture. I actually have to email you because I saw the email you sent me last night and I responded to it at like 1 o'clock in the morning, half sleep, and there was a question I needed to ask you about the email. So when I email you back, I'll send you that picture.
I also saw something else in social media yesterday. So if you want to brighten up, the atmosphere. There was this man. He went to Checkers, and he went to the drive-through window, and he asked the guy at the drive-through window, "Well, how much do you make working here at Checkers?" And the guy was like, "I make $11 an hour." And he said, "Well, I need for you to go get everybody that's in the store." Okay. So he went and got everybody that was in the store. He said, because I have something for you guys. And, all the people in the store came to the window and they were a little standoffish and stuff like that. And so he said, "How much do you make? How much do you make? How much do you make?" And they all said, "We make $11 an hour." So this guy says, "Well, I have a gift for you." So he pulls out, and there were 5 employees in the store. He pulls out these packets of cash. He said, "Here's 10,000 for you, 10,000 for you, 10,000 for you, and 10,000 for you." He gave each and every individual one of them $10,000 each in cash.
Why couldn't I be working at Checkers?
That's what I said. I was like, "Well, damn it, why couldn't I be working at Wendy's?"
I mean, at Checkers. Be working at Checkers that day, just for that day.
It was a black man. He gave them $10,000 each. He just gave it to them.
I think that's the man I saw. He walked up to this black lady in the store, and he asked her why was she shopping on that particular day. And she said because she ran out of food. She doesn't really want to come out of the house. Blah 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 blah. And he pulled out a water money like this and said it was $10,000 too, or $10,000 or $20,000. And he said, "Well, buy this on me." And she almost passed out.
Do you know what I would do?
My son had to pick her up. I'm like, "Well, damn, why that can't happen to me?"
Yeah. Do you know what I would do if we had $10,000? Do you know what we would do? Well, first of all, we would get that house that we wanted. I would definitely get that house that we wanted.
That would be down payment.
Yes, that would be down payment. Yeah. I mean, but even small thing, that's a big thing. Guys, that's why I say we have to start supporting one another. We have to start helping one another. We have to stop thinking about the negative and think about the positive. I remember, I used to do things like this from time to time. I remember when I was working at Comcast, I would see homeless people on the streets, and I would give, every time I got paid, I would give a homeless person $20.
I remember one time this lady was in the grocery store in front of me, and she had 2 kids, and she went to pay for her food, and she was short, like $25. I said, and she was like, "All right, let me see what I have to take out." I said, "Ma'am, just go." And the cashier was like, "For real?" I said, "Yeah, go." Why would I stand there and I just got paid? And back then I was paid.
Yeah, both of us were. Yeah,
why would I stand there and let a mother of 2 take stuff out of her grocery? And it wasn't like she brought garbage. I saw everything she brought. It was legit food for her and her kids. And she was like, Sir, are you serious? I said, yeah, I'm serious. Go. Just take your stuff and go. I said, just ring up. Her food only came to like $45. I swear it wasn't a lot, but she was short $25. And I'm like, I told the cashier, I said, ma'am, take your stuff. I said, just keep ringing mine up and tell me the whole total. And the girl was like, the cashier was like, are you serious? I said, yeah, I'm serious. I wouldn't tell you to do something that I gotta buy my food, girl. Because honestly, Jamel will tell you, I'll go to the store every damn day. I'll have a freezer full of food and go, I don't want nothing in there, and go to the store and buy something else to cook just for that day. And especially when I lived by myself. They be like, you back again? I'm like, yeah. Why you were so on shopping for the month? Because I won't eat it. It'll sit in the freezer. It's better for me to just come every day, buy what I want,
Right.
cook it, have some for the next day, and then the following day go back to the store and buy more.
But Joseph, we've been there before. You know, we've been there before.
Believe me, I've been to the point where me and Jamel have been there where we like, oh, child.
We remember.
I'm calculating in my head. Oh yeah, there was one time we didn't have no food. And we had food, but we didn't have no meat. And we wasn't getting paid our little disability checks until like two weeks.
Yeah.
Why somebody gave us a free turkey, baby? You would have thought it was Thanksgiving. We ate off that turkey
for a whole week.
I
got so tired of turkey, but we were grateful.
And then when he turned in and said, I'm making turkey soup, I said, child, I feel like I'm in an Old Little Rascals movie.
It was good though, right?
Making turkey soup.
It was good though, right? It was good, right?
It was.
Yes, but
a lot.
Listen, I come from
Jamel from the South.
Yeah.
So he's quick to say
we know how to make nothing out of something down in the South. You know, my grandma taught me that. Save
that steak bone. That make good soup. And I'm like, soup?
Yeah.
Who making soup out of a steak? I mean, that's good broth. That's good broth.
He'd be laughing at me, but it gets us through the month. With some, most months we have to do that. We had to do that.
In the beginning.
And so, when I see somebody out on the street, and I don't care if they are I don't care if they that I don't know what they're gonna do with the money. I don't care. I give and I give from here with no expectations of anything back. It's just because somebody has done it for me.
Right, and it's just sometimes, sorry y'all, if we starting to get, it's because the sun is going down.
Yeah.
So the lights was bright, keeping us bright right now. For me, I don't know. It's just sometimes certain people just touch my spirit. And I don't have to know them, but it's like their spirit reaches mine, and I'm like, you know what? Let me help them. Sometimes I have it, and sometimes I sit there struggle in my mind, like, if I give them this, what am I going to do? And it's like, I'll do it because the feeling to give is so strong. Like I did it. Let me tell you something. I did it 3 weeks ago. I was watching my pastor preach, and the whole time I'm sitting on the couch. I was upstairs asleep. I was sitting on the couch crying the whole time because like everything he said was resonating in my spirit. So, I know how my church does. Afterwards, they'll put up the CashApp or they'll put up the PayPal to do offering. So I'm sitting there looking at how much money I have. I said, whatever. I said, I'm going to give $10. That's all I have to give at this moment. And I didn't know how much money Jamel had, but I know if I gave 10, it left me with 5. But that I had to because I was so moved. I promise you, not in 2 days, somebody watched the video of ours, and I heard Jamel's phone go clink, clink. The Cash App went off. And he was like, you are not going to believe this. I said, what? He said, somebody watched our video and sent us $100. In that moment, I got all emotional. I was like, you gave it back to me 10 times. I was like, okay. But start, when you get these feelings, work with them. And ever since I did that, me and Jamel was out, and he said, oh, we're not going to be able to get. I said, trust me, by the end of the day, we'll have what we need. I promise you, by the end of the day, we had what we needed.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do nothing. We didn't ask nobody. We didn't do nothing. It just was bam, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
and we were able to eat yesterday, right? A good meal, you know.
Well, it wasn't about. No, it wasn't that. It was when we went to the store first in the morning.
Yeah.
But it was like, I'm like, okay, for what? I don't worry about things. I'm not. I just don't. It just happens. When your spirit says give and you give, trust me, it's a reason behind it. It's a reason for it. And I don't. One thing about me is, and I learned a long time ago, I don't do things looking for nothing back in return. Because when you do that and it don't happen, you get real disappointed real quick. So I learned if I'm going to do something for somebody and I'm going to do something to bless somebody, I do it for that reason. If they never bless me back, if they never give me anything back, because I'm not looking for nothing back. I'm doing what I'm doing because I want to do it, and I do it out of the kindness and goodness of my heart. And a lot of people need to understand and start doing that and stop doing things for people and expecting, oh, well, when you needed it, I did it for you. Okay, because you could, but maybe they can't. Maybe they're not in the position to give you right now. Or maybe it's just they want you to go through whatever God got you going through at the moment. You can't get mad at people because they don't want to do things. And you did. You shouldn't have did it. If that was your intent on doing it to prove, oh, I got your back, and then when it's your turn, they don't come back for you, now you're mad. Now you got an attitude. And that's just not, you can't live like that because you're always going to be mad and disappointed in people because it ain't never going to come. A lot of times, it's never going to come from the people you want it to come from.
Right.
Never. It's not going to come from the people you. Me and Jamel have been so blessed with our platform, and trust me when I tell you, it's not coming from his family. It's not coming from my family. It's coming from you guys who are technically totally strangers because most of you have never met me and Jamel face to face.
Right.
So the people that we really want it from are nowhere to be found.
Except Uncle Brady.
No, I don't count him. I'm just saying. I mean, my sister is always supportive. I don't count her in that.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin Val is always supportive. I don't count her in there. I don't count Uncle Fred. I'm talking about just in general.
Right.
We want our friends and we want our families to support us. I have some family members. I told my cousin yesterday. He texted me about something. I said, "Did you join my YouTube page? What were you waiting for?" And I said, "Just subscribe, and I can tell if you subscribe." He said, "Done." I said, "Okay, cool." Because they'll sit and send me, "Oh, watch this person. Oh, watch that person. Oh, do you watch me?" You sit on YouTube all day long and watch everybody. Do you watch me?
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if I blow up and I become big, oh, the first word, y'all be watching my cousin on YouTube? That's my cousin. Or somebody come to you and say, "Oh, yeah, it's these people on YouTube named McRae Kingz. Oh, that's my cousin. That's my cousin." Oh, now all of a sudden you want to own me. But when I'm just the McRae Kingz and just 5 people know who I am, you don't want to be bothered.
That's like my family. I get absolutely, I get absolutely no support from my family. You know, I've been trying to get my sisters to subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button. And even when we're on Facebook, trying to get them to hit the like button on our McRae Kingz page, and they won't do it. But my sisters are always selling something. Always, like my sister right now, she got a business, and she wants me to buy her products, and she wants us to advertise for her for free. And all I've ever asked was, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. That's it.
You see that, y'all? That's why I will sit here and promote my sister's book. Because Jamel will tell you, my sister is our biggest cheerleader.
Yeah, she's our biggest. Yeah, Tracy's our biggest cheerleader.
So I ain't got no problem telling y'all, go to Amazon and get "Don't Let God Smell Your Panties." Go to Amazon after you read "Don't Let God Smell Your Panties" and read "My Panties Clean." That's my little baby sister. I'm proud of her because I didn't even know she had it in her to write a book. When she told me she wrote a book, I thought it was a little pamphlet. I can't lie.
Weren't you
I
shocked?
can laugh at it when she sent me a whole novel this thick. I'm like, ooh. And Monica reading it now. And Monica was like,
is loving it. She loved it.
You did not lie. This book is off the chain. Actually, Monica's doing a review of the first book
on
Monday.
Right.
I think she said at 5 o'clock her time, so that would be 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
We'll put it on the community wall.
Yeah, when she tells us and post it, she'll put it on her community wall, and then we'll put it on our community wall so you guys, because I know Reese Cup is reading it, and I know some other people said they brought it. So Monica's doing a review of the first book, so you guys can go into her. Now, if you didn't finish reading it, I would say don't go to her live until you do. You have all day today to finish reading it because she's doing a review tomorrow. So I wouldn't advise going to her page if you haven't finished because she's going to talk about the whole book. So it may be something you didn't get to and you don't want no spoilers in your book.
Mm-hmm.
But if you read the book, then, definitely check out her review. Then you can type in the comments and write in the comments about the book review and stuff like that. And then I believe after she does the second review of the second part to it, she's going to have my sister on her platform and conduct an interview. So by that point, you all should have read the book to have it. So y'all can ask Tracy whatever you want about the book. You have the author right there. And then in the comments, you can just go ham and ask her whatever you want about the book.
Yeah, and you know what? You're absolutely right, Chef. Yes, we all have family members that's always selling something harder than Amazon and Toyota. But when you support them, but then when you ask them for their support.
And Jamel wasn't always like that. I'm not gonna lie. He would support everybody, and I said, "But Jamel, we have a platform now, and why are you supporting people who don't support us?"
Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem with telling people to go to other people's channels. I have no problem with helping other people grow. I have no problem with any of that. But when you don't do the same for me, it's like, okay, why am I sitting here promoting you and you don't even say my name? I'll come in the live and you get, hey, or hey, Joseph. Because, see, they can't find me as Joseph. Mm-hmm. So, like, I'm stupid and don't know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Jamel. But you won't say the name. Mm-hmm. You just hit with a hey, Joseph, hey, Jamel. Mm-hmm. And the only people know who you're talking about is people who watch Joseph and Jamel. So they know, oh, you talking about the McRae Kingz.
Mm-hmm. Remember when we started selling hats? And remember we started selling
the hats Jamel had on, and we were selling rings. People just assumed I'm supposed to just send him stuff for free. Yeah. I'm like, you don't think this costs me money? You don't think this hat costs money? And I'm supposed to, and then not only am I supposed to send it to you for free, but I'm supposed to pay for the postage and the envelope to put it in and take my gas and drive myself down to the post office to mail you something for free. And
we'll get an attitude.
Watch my video and then get an attitude on top of it.
Yeah, get an attitude because we said no.
Cause I tell you no in a minute, honey. I ain't got a problem telling the person no.
Right. No. I mean, but we support people. No. We support. No. We do.
No.
But we have, Joseph. We have.
No, I'm saying we do. But no, I'm making that as a joke. Like that's how quick I tell you no. But I don't have no problem supporting people that support me. Ever. And there's been people that haven't, when I say support, you ain't got to send me a dime.
Right.
Just sitting here in my comments, watching my videos, that's supporting.
That's support, yeah.
So that's all you have to do. You always hear us scream out, surprise around the corner. He's been our friend on Facebook. He's been watching us since Facebook. Mm-hmm. We wasn't making a dime on Facebook, so it has nothing to do with any of that. But he has always been in our corner. He has always sent us an encouraging word.
Same thing with the Love Kingz.
Love Kingz is another one. As soon as they saw our videos, they started sending us encouraging words, encouraging us to keep going because they loved what we were doing and they loved the fact that we were two gay black men and they could identify with that because they saw themselves in us. So you don't have to buy support. Support is just being there for people, and that's the part people miss. It ain't always buying my products, giving me money, sitting here sending me super chats. It's wonderful when you do. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, But that ain't the support. That's not always. Everybody can't support like that. Just the mere fact that you show up every day when me and Jamel go live. Whenever we go live, whether we go live in the morning, whether we go live at night. And just the fact that some of you even be feeling bad enough to email us or DM us on Instagram and say, I'm sorry I missed your live. That's support.
Yeah.
That is support.
Yeah.
So, I have no problem if somebody comes to me and say, now the only thing I have with products is if you have a product, I want to test it first. Because what I'm not going to do is sit here and you tell me you make a face cream and then I don't use it, and then people start telling me, well, this broke me out. All my skin peeled off my face when I used it. No, I want to try something first. If you sell candles and stuff like that, that it's a candle. Now, if you make a candle that smells like a skunk, that's your business. I don't care about stuff like that. But like face products and stuff like that, you can send him here because he'll whip it into something for himself. But I'm just not gonna sit here and promote stuff that I haven't tried because I'm not gonna sit and sell people garbage. I'm not. I'm not. And I wouldn't get on here and say, oh, so and so sent me a face cream and it was horrible. No. We had shirts made, and I never bashed the person that made the shirts. And God knows I should have.
Oh my God.
The shirts are falling. First of all, the shirt shrunk up after the first wash.
Jamel can fit my shirt now.
Jamel can fit Jamel's shirt now.
Honestly.
A t-shirt that cost Jamel $25 and they charged me $45 for a t-shirt that you could have went and brought in Walmart for $5 and $7.99. And their t-shirts don't shrink. I don't know how this Gildan t-shirt shrunk the way that it did. Then you swore that all the lies from the Book of Lies was embedded and it's different and da-da-da-da. Jamel watched his and pulled a piece and the whole book is gone. It just says lies from the Book of Lies.
It used to have a book on it and they ain't got no book.
But
the book done came off in the washing in the laundry.
And we never bashed. I'm not gonna bash you, but I'm not gonna sit here and promote your business either.
Right.
I'm not. For what? So that's just my point with that. Like, I'm not gonna promote something that is not worth the money or the time, but I'm not gonna sit here and bash you either. Now, if you send me a face product and I'm sitting here and my whole face is red like my hat, I am gonna have to explain.
Looking like an apple.
Well, somebody sent me a face product and this is what happened. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is because I'm not gonna bash them. But just now, hopefully my skin will be back to normal in a couple of days. But
guys, let's see, guys. Don't y'all want to talk to us? Let's talk today. Let's see what the people got to say. I'm gonna put a link in the comment section, and if you guys want to come on, just click the link. Just click the link and come on in. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk today. It's Sunday. It's a relaxing day.
Yes, I can't wait for Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't have been married to this man for 2 whole years. Too long.
He can say that to the cows come home. That don't insult me. I love being married to him, my husband. I looked at him the other day and I said, I love being married to him.
He did yesterday. He came in the room and I was getting ready to go downstairs and he just grabbed me, hugged me, and kissed me. He said, Papa, I love being married to you. I was like, oh, you're going to make me cry.
Don't be crying.
All right, Tyrone. But I wouldn't do it with nobody else. That Jamel is my soulmate. As much as we sit here and laugh with y'all, we laugh with each other the same way.
Really, Reese Cup. Reese Cup says she bought a red lace top because, yes, I love red. I love red.
Love Kingz. What What videos and subscriptions are they doing? Because let me see your transcript. It's like the third person to say they found your page and y'all ain't got no channel.
Who?
The Love King.
Oh, what? Are they gonna get monetized soon?
I guess. Now y'all look out for the Love Kingz.
Yeah.
Because the Love Kingz are about to come up with a product line called Rude Boy 303.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. If I'm wrong, please put it in the comments. They're about to come out. I can't wait. I cannot wait because Tyrone's mind works like Tramel's. So the fashions are gonna be like hot. I know they are.
Yeah. I can't wait for them.
Him and Tramel are like spirit animals, and me and his husband are like spirit animals. So I know the fashion is going to be off the chain. I can't wait till they start their shirt line.
Yeah. But you know what, guys? While we're sitting here, I know a lot of you came in late. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay the trailer that for our anniversary, and I hope you guys join us on Tuesday. I really do. We are going to have a good time on Tuesday. So let me just go over to our new trailer that I created.
Get your tissues ready, because he tried to make y'all cry.
Hell, I was crying. I cried when after I made. I was like, oh my god. I was and I know Tyrone. I know once he sees this, he's gonna call us and say, because remember we made our first trailer. He said Joseph.
Okay, transfer.
I'm crying.
And do a raid when you're done with your live on Tuesday.
What?
Now let me see what your transcript says. She's gonna be a little late because she have a live schedule for the same time as ours. Okay. I said do a raid and bring everybody over to.
That's right. That's do a raid. Yes. But I'm gonna play this for you guys that missed it once again. So hold on, bear with me. Oh, let's see. Here we go. I almost did it. Oh my God.
You're about to cry. He was sitting here about to cry, y'all.
My God.
Here about to cry.
It was beautiful that day.
Tyrone said, I know it. Tyrone said, you got him crying like a white woman in the
It was a beautiful day that day. It was just beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
And then the whole week leading up, it was
it was fun.
Yeah. Everything went smoothly except for the food.
Remember? It still went smoothly when they went and got it because they didn't bring it like they were supposed to.
Mm-hmm, but the food was good.
Food was good.
Oh God,
you can't be mad at the food when it's good. They just didn't bring it.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And that cake.
Oh, that cake was the bomb.
That cake was so good. It was so good. When we go back down to Jersey, we got to get that cake. I want that same cake, Jolson.
I forgot what was in the middle of it. It wasn't fruit. It was some kind of cream.
Yeah, it was some kind of
cannoli cream.
Cannoli cream. Yes.
It was cannoli cream.
Oh God, the cake was so good. Oh. And I was so mad because we saved it. We saved a piece of it because we didn't have like
we didn't wrap it up right.
We didn't have like a big cake. We had like a 1-layer cake. So we saved
2 layers, but it was just one. It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't stacked up.
Right, it wasn't a stack cake.
Right. So we saved a piece. We saved a piece, to have on our 1-year anniversary, and things just didn't go right.
Got frostbitten.
Yeah, it had protective ice on it.
I thawed it out and told Jamel to taste the piece.
I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It had protective ice. You know how ice cream get protective ice on it if you leave it in the freezer for a long time?
Didn't I make one?
Yeah.
I made one. It actually came out real good.
Yeah.
I made one from scratch.
Yeah, that cake was.
It wasn't as good as the one I just made a couple of weeks ago from scratch.
Yeah, no.
That was good.
Yeah. But I mean, that cake, I would never forget it. We gotta get that cake, one of them cakes again. That bakery is amazing.
Really had a good time on our wedding day.
Yeah, we did. With the exception of that one thing.
We almost didn't make it to that day.
Mm-hmm.
But we really had a good time that day.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day. I mean, the weather, what could we complain about?
That it was too hot.
Yeah, it was hot. Yeah, it was hot.
It was like it was the hottest day of the year that day.
If we decide to put the wedding out on YouTube, you'll see I stripped. All I had on was, by the time everything was done and said and done, I had a white beater on, my pants. I had my slippers on, like I got them on now. I had these suckers. I had these bad boys on. So I was good. I was good. I was a little sad. I was a little sad because my mom didn't come, but I got through that. I got through it.
And we were kind of sad about the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I was sad because my mother couldn't be there. And I mean, granted, she was there in spirit, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And he was sad because his mother didn't come, but she ended up coming to the reception.
Yeah.
So.
And cutting the food.
I didn't let that stop my happiness though. Because I know.
Yeah, we had made that decision.
I could hear my mother in my head going, boy, if you gonna sit here and cry over me, you a fool. Get up and enjoy your wedding.
Yeah, we had made a decision, and I had made it up in my mind because we had there were too many things that had happened from the time that we got engaged up until we got married. The church that I had gone to for 18 years, I had to leave because my pastor didn't agree with me getting married to Jolson.
Michelle said she was crying watching that, like the government turned off her food stamps.
Ooh.
And Love King said they left how simple and low key it was, just like theirs was no fireworks, just love.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what we had to end up coming to terms with.
Yeah,
because we was going back and forth of what was going to happen.
Yeah, the actual getting engaged when we got engaged. From the time we got engaged up until the
Michelle,
time we got
go
married,
out and come back in.
It was just my experiences from that time on were horrible. I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken when I had to leave my church, and I tried to put on a good face. I really did. I wanted to put on a good face for Joseph because I really, I think he felt like. I don't know. Did you feel like I was just doing it for you, or what did you feel?
No.
Because we never really had that conversation.
We never talked about that.
Yeah.
For real. I don't. As long as you was okay with the decision that you were making, it was fine with me. I just didn't feel like, y'all know, I grew up in church. I didn't feel nothing in there. Like I just didn't feel. Maybe I went on the wrong day.
And I wanted so bad for you to love me. I wanted.
When I say I didn't feel nothing, like I didn't. But I said this to you.
Right.
I did say that to you. Like I didn't feel. I can go on in church and I can say, "Oh, okay, everybody around me is type and." You feel spirit in there moving. I didn't feel nothing.
But everybody was saying hi to you. I mean,
no, babe. I don't mean from the people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean from
the pastor.
the word. It was just like she was talking and having a conversation, and that was it. As far as the people, everybody was nice to me. I would never. Everybody was nice. Everybody greeted me. Everybody said hello. Everybody congratulated me for being engaged to Jamel. That part of it was fine. It was just like I'm sitting there and I'm like, now I know what my mother and grandmother, like, because they've gone to people's churches and say, I didn't feel nothing. Yeah, Jesus ain't in there. God ain't in that church. I never understood when they said that, but that's how I felt. So when he said that he didn't want to go back, I was like, okay, if that, when Jamel makes up his mind to do something, the first words out of my mouth are, and he'll tell you I'm not lying, are you sure this is what you want to do? And he'll say, yes, I'm sure. I'm like, think about it, then let me know. Because I've already gotten blamed for a whole lot of changes Jamel made, which are not true. I don't influence his decisions one way or another. But because this is a new person sitting in front of everybody he knows, of course I get blamed for it, which I don't care. I'm his husband. I don't care. I really don't care. What I care about is that my husband is more happy now. What I care about is that he's not letting people use him and walk all over him and abuse him like he did before I came along. But I never in any way influenced that. I let him see what was going on. I even dealt with people in his life that I just wanted to curse out. And I'm like, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to let him see for himself what's going on. And then he started seeing it. He started seeing that they trying to use me because I have a car and they want him to take him. They'll call, can you take me here? How is Jamel taking you anywhere? Jamel doesn't have a car. I don't feel like that. My husband knows I don't feel like that, but I feel like that when it came to his friends. He doesn't have a car. So how is he taking you anywhere? Right. He doesn't even have a license. So how is he taking you anywhere? So, like, why? And that I would say to him, I would say, really? So they just called you because they want me to take them somewhere? Like, don't get it twisted. It ain't about you. It's about me.
Come on, Jamel. Medina wants to see you. But yeah, I mean.
So I never tried to influence him one way or another. There you go. I
swear to God. I swear to God.
I let him make. Y'all, I can't. He's trying to pick Jamel up so that Medina can see him. Every time he goes to get Jamel will walk away. So Jamel walked up to him like he was going to let him pick him up. And Jamel just
he's coming over here and he's sitting in front of me and he's like growling at me. So for me to pick him up, and then when I go to pick him up, he turns around and walks the hell away. What the hell? Oh. You know, you are really something special. You really are something special, Jamel. I swear you are. There he is, hi Medina. Child, he has gas.
She said, hi, sugar butt.
He too much.
Don't be looking at me. Leave me alone.
Child, been harassing he is not looking at you. He is spacey-eyed.
He's been harassing me all morning long.
Yes, he has. He's a piece of work.
He is. It's my baby.
Y'all, he is sitting on my lap, like a kid would sit on somebody's lap. He's sitting up. I think he thinks he's a real little boy. It feel good, don't it feel good, Jamel? Feel good, don't it?
Yes, Medina, he is definitely having one of those days.
Yeah, he is. He's having one of those days. He want to cut the fool so bad, but he just can't. But he can't do it.
All right, yo.
Yes. Okay. But yes. What time is it?
Time for me to get something to eat. I'm hungry.
Yes.
I ain't had no breakfast. I ain't had nothing today. I didn't have my bagel this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna have me a bagel.
I'm going to make some more coffee.
Yes.
I'm gonna have. We ain't got no more cream cheese.
Oh, that's right. We got
butter.
Yeah, we got butter again.
Because I ain't putting jelly on the onion bagel.
Yeah,
that's nasty.
Ew. And mayonnaise.
Now some mayonnaise might work.
Jolson.
Some mayonnaise.
Now see, if we had some cold cuts,
we do.
That's right, we do.
Yeah, sure do.
But we got no cheese.
We just don't have no cheese, but I ain't supposed to
have
eat cheese like that.
How can you have a sandwich with no cheese?
Well, you know me, I have to modify because I can't be eating cheese like that.
Yeah, that's right, because you're phosphates. Yeah.
So, y'all.
Yes, guys.
Once again, thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you so much for coming.
Part of your morning and some of your afternoon with the McRae Kingz.
Yes, and just in case you did not see that video, I'm going to premiere it. It's going to premiere at 1 a.m. I mean 1 a.m. At 1 p.m. I'm going to premiere it so that you can see it once again.
Make sure you like, comment, and share. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Yes. We appreciate you. And none of this would be possible without any of you.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
And to you subscribers that sent us messages yesterday saying that y'all sent us a gift. Oh, you just don't know.
Yes.
You didn't have to do that. But you did. And we love you for it. We did. I can't wait. I can't wait to open the Love Kingz gift. I've been trying to and you Love Kingz, you know what? I don't like y'all as people. Because the gift is too heavy. I can't shake it up and see
something. Well, I was on the porch. And I went to pick it up, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm thinking, I'm just picking up a box. I'm like, whoa, that's a Jamel. You come get
You can't even pick the box up and shake it to see, wonder what's inside of it. The box is heavy. The box weighs about 100 pounds. No.
Oh, Medina, you want to know how much weight I lost? I lost 17.8 pounds.
Y'all say yay for my husband. He lost 17. Jolson, please don't lose the cheese.
We'll see.
Don't lose the cheeks.
I can't help how I lose it.
Y'all see the chubby cheeks back there? Y'all see them? Yeah, where's he at? Y'all see them chubby cheeks? Aren't those the cutest chubby cheeks you ever seen in your whole entire life? One day y'all got to see Joseph walk. Now Joseph said I got a nasty walk. My husband got the cutest little walk. He got these little chicken legs, right? And he got these big calves like Popeye. And he got these chicken legs, and his feet are like monstrous. He got big. Joseph size 13. But he the way he walks, I loved it. Like when we're in the house and we go downstairs together, when we come back up the stairs, I make him come up first so I can see him walk up the stairs. It's so cute. It's so cute. But guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I know we had a short. It was short, but usually we don't come on Sundays. We usually try to take a break on Sundays. Again, today is movie day, so we'll be watching another movie, and just relaxing, just luxuriating today, trying to do that, and having a little bit of coffee. I tried to rearrange the studio.
And this is why he gets.
And it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Don't y'all know? I was up all night rearranging and redecorating this doggone studio, only to find that the way I had the camera adjusted, the green screen didn't match. And if I would have had it, if I would have kept it the way it was, then y'all would have saw the door.
Tyrone, you picked up the 17 because of the peach cobbler recipe.
The what?
Tyrone said he picked up the 17. Ain't nobody tell you to make 2 back to back.
What?
He picked up 17 pounds because of the peach cobbler recipe.
Did you get the peach ice cream with it? Did he get the peach ice cream with it?
I don't know. I know he made it.
What kind of ice cream you have with it, Tyrone? That peach cobbler. When he make it, I told him, don't even tell me. Don't even tell me.
The real thing I want to know is, did Famous like it? Because he's a chef. So if a chef liked it, I know I did a good job.
Yeah. Tyrone, you better stay away from that. Tyrone, you better stay away from that. You better stop making that peach cobbler.
He said he made it 8 times. I only knew about 2.
Tyrone.
See, that's why I can't teach Jamel how to make it, because he would do it all the time and then be at the store talk about, let's go to the store. I need something to get there and buy that Peach Briars ice cream, because that Peach Briars with that peach cobbler, baby.
Get your life. And speaking of ice cream, see, let me tell you something. I don't like you as a person. Yes, I don't like you as a person. I don't like him as a person.
But that means we can go there constantly all day.
Listen, this week is National Ice Cream Month. This is National Ice Cream Month.
On the 1st of July.
On the 1st of July. And Stewart's is selling ice cream cone. And child, I love me a good ice cream cone. They selling $1 ice cream cone.
No.
What? 50 Cent?
50 Cent.
50 Cent ice cream cone. Child, I'm gonna be the next time y'all see me, I'm gonna have cheeks like his. Cause I'm telling you, that day.
And they have like 32 flavors.
Yeah.
And their ice cream.
If you ain't never had Stewart's ice cream, or you don't have a Stewart's in your area, you are missing out. And you know where else I want to go? Carvel. Cookie Puss! I love Cookie Puss! I love listen, I grew up on Carvel
every
ice cream.
Every time the Carvel commercial come on, that's what he did.
Yes, every time the Carvel commercial come on, I yell, Cookie Puss! I love Carvel ice cream. My father used to take us to Carvel on Sundays. He used to take us every Sunday, and I would either get me a big wheel, or I would get me an ice cream cone. And Friendlies. Oh my God. Have you ever had one of the ice cream cones dipped in the chocolate, the strawberry? They got the ones you dip in the strawberry.
With that big Jim Dandy with the 5 different ice creams and the whipped cream and the M&Ms on top and the sprinkles and the bananas. Yes.
That don't go good with my diabetical, Miss Jolson.
Well, none of the ice cream does, but you eat it anyway.
I know, don't do it. See, I'm gonna have to take the telephone now. Y'all don't worry. I got to take the telephone now and talk to the Lord about this. I have to have a conversation.
Say it for Medina. Go in your bosom.
Y'all ain't never heard that song before. You know it's a song. It's a gospel song called "I Got a Telephone in My Bosom." Well, people, people from the Church of God in Christ, they know that song. I got a telephone in my bosom, and it's ringing all night long. Yes, that's how the song goes. Yes, y'all, you ain't never heard that song before. Joseph, you come from Holiness Church. You ain't never heard telephone in my bosom?
I never said I did. Medina trying to figure out where your bosom at.
I got bosoms. It's a metaphor, child, girl. My bosoms is big. Listen, if you think you got bosoms, if you think you got big bosoms, you got big bosoms. Like Glenda said, if you believe in yourself within your heart, you'll know. That's right. There you go. You see him? I can shake him and everything. Yes. There you go.
Yes,
Just like my little booty. I got a little. Mine is small, right? It's small.
No, you got a little ball.
Oh,
a little ball back there.
Yeah.
I got a little pinch of ass.
Yeah, he got point. Yeah, Joseph got a little. He ain't got child. It's like, you ever seen them 2 little baby watermelons that you get in the store, or the little baby cantaloupes? Not a big a regular size cantaloupe, little baby cantaloupe. You know, like the little personal watermelon or the little personal cantaloupe. Joseph got. I'm telling you, I can fit it in my hand just like this. I got pictures of it in my phone. Lord help me if I should ever lose my phone. They're gonna be like, well, who is that? Because I got pictures. I always take pictures. He don't know. I always take pictures of him when he get out the shower. Yes. I got so many pictures of his little butt. It ain't even funny. But I can't send y'all those pictures out. Those are just for me. Just for me. He always, you know what? He always, I think he be teasing me because he always, like when I walk around the house with just my underwear on, he always talk about my butt. Ooh, Jamel, your butt. Ooh. But y'all, we got to go. Listen, make sure you're watching us on all social media platforms. Of course, all of those will be in the description box. Along with our Cash App, and which is scrolling down at the bottom. Please make sure that you support the McRae Kingz platform. And we do need your support. I have something special that I am planning for all you nights. Ain't nothing. I have something special I'm planning for all you nights. And also I have something that's really coming up for you that want to be a part of the exclusive Nights Club. I will be letting you know about that soon. And also I have an announcement to make about a venture that a friend of mine is going into that I'd like to share with you guys. And also the McRae Kingz are working on our own coffee brand. So please be looking out for that. And did I miss anything?
Make sure you come on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our virtual anniversary.
And guys, please make sure you support the TBT squad. The TBT squad is still here. Make sure you support the TBT squad. It consists of Monica of MJ&J Family Mukbangs and also the McRae Kingz.
And Monica's description will be in the description box.
Yes, and don't forget, Monica will be doing a book review on tomorrow, guys. Monica needs your support. She needs your support, please. Please don't make me have to go into each and every one of your emails and find you. I'll find you on Facebook. I will find you. But Monica needs our support. Monica gets up early in the morning. She got 2 kids. She gets up early in the morning and she's up all night putting those daily tips together. She puts a lot of work into that to inspire and encourage and motivate you guys. Please go over to Monica's channel and support her.
And if you want a good laugh sometimes,
Monica will have you in
family mukbang.
Yes, the family mukbangs.
Oh, Jayla alone will have you in tears.
Yes, Monica.
When she throws the,
I'm gonna
when she throw,
I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him with this. I'm gonna beat him.
When she throws the Capri Sun thing, empty carton across the room, or Monica tells her to eat the biscuit and she bites it and spits it out and says, "Oh, that's nasty."
Oh God, Monica's
it's hilarious.
Listen, Monica's her mukbangs are so funny. If you have and if you are a mother, you will understand clearly where she is coming from. Sometimes I'll be like, "Oh Lord, I know she want to get the belt. I know she want to get a switch. I know she want to get the belt. I'll be wanting to get the belt sometime and jump in the
can't catch her in the morning. Just go back and watch her.
Yes, guys. Make sure that you support Monica. We love you for supporting us.
He's having a very bad day.
We thank you for supporting us, and we love you for supporting us. But guys, please make sure you go out and support Monica of MJ&J Family Mukbangs. Support Wanston. It's me, Wanston. Yes, honey, and support it's your boy Leo. Make sure you go out and support them. And support blogs and fiction. Yes.
Surprise around the corner.
Mm-hmm. And also, let me see your transcript. Go over to Daryl Moore's channel and not only watch the interview that we did, but Daryl Moore, he's a beast.
And
he's a beast. Him and Mad Church Disease, they are beasts in these YouTube streets. Yes, they are. If I was to give them a title, they are considered like the urban league of YouTube. You know, where you go and you tell all your grievances. If you being bullied or whatever, Daryl Moore, they're gonna get down to the belt. They're gonna get down to the bottom of it. You know that, right? So y'all go and support. Go and support and support. Support us, all of us. Yes. So with that being said, we're going to get out of here, guys. Make sure you walk in love, peace, sunshine, happiness, and all those great things. Oh, and before I go, y'all better get over to the boutique. Those limited edition shirts are about to be deleted off of the McRae Kingz boutique. So get your limited edition merchandise from the McRae Kingz boutique. The link will be in the description box. I'm done.
And the P.O. box is in the description box as well.
Yes. We all done?
I've been done.
Jolson, don't get you and your little mangy dog, I can finish this by myself. Make sure you walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and always remember,
it's Team McRae
all damn day.
Later, y'all.
Make it out. Get out, Jamel. Get out of my studio. I'm gonna beat Joseph. I swear to God, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you and that damn dog. Get your mangy dog out of my goddamn studio. God damn it.